Hey guys, we got something a little bit different for you today. This is the 1980 GS550L Suzuki strutted bobber of mine. And the floats are screwed up again. What I got here is this Lucas, I don't know what upper cylinder lubricant, what the hell that's about, but injector cleaner for fuel conditioners and all this. That's some good shit right there. We're going to put a fuck ton of that in this bike. Probably more than you really should put in it. Because I've rebuilt these carburetors several times. Well, twice. And yeah, this bike is filthy. See all that? That's because it was leaking gas. If I turn this on right now, let's see what happens. Does it do it? Is it going to start leaking? Oh shit, I suppose that's a good thing. Unless I'm out of gas. I could be out of gas. But yeah, normally when I turn that on, it leaks like a mother, right? Yeah, I bet I'm out of gas. Do I got my key on me? Did all that gas leak out on the ground? And that's my Kawasaki key. Okay. Back upstairs to get the right key. Here we go. That's the right key. This bike doesn't actually take the key anymore. Well, there's plenty of gas in there. That's a hell of a way to start a video. Should have checked this beforehand. Okay, yes. And gas on. Apparently it's not leaking anymore. Well, I guess it's a good thing. There we go, front end's unlocked now. This ignition switch doesn't actually do anything. It's not wired in at all anymore. It went out. There's my little smiley face and my little bell. I'm still going to put a bunch of this cleaner in there though, just to make sure. And if you notice, there isn't a front brake on this right now. The rotor's still there because I don't want to take it off. The front brake got screwed up and we can't figure it out. So I think it's the master cylinder's bad. We can't get a new one for it. If you look back here, that's a strut. There's some guy in a Harley over there making noises. But we cut the frame off, cut the fender in half, moved it up, mounted those where the shocks go, and yes, the bike is filthy. This is an undersized tire on the bike. They normally have a bigger tire than that. But, whatever, I went cheap. When we did this, you couldn't even get your finger in here. But that's what bob means. We bob the fender, bob the frame. There's no front fender at all. And strutted means we did this. We put struts where the rear shocks go, which means there is no rear suspension at all on this bike. Something like an old rigid Harley rides smoother than this. This is insanely harsh on you. But yeah. Got this expensive ass little but really cheap mirror that shouldn't cost that much. And actually, that's kind of ridiculous. That goes like a $60 mirror. PSR is not that good of a brand name either, but it works. Ooh, look, there's my little 4G or LG G5, whatever this is, phone on my shitty mirror. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I had to take take this out. There's a little screw right here. Take this out. It just sits in there and it wobbled like crazy. I had to put silicone back there and put it in and let it dry. It was like, you gotta be kidding me. But headlight switch right here. Low, off, high. And then the ignition switch is on the side right there. And this is what you get with these old bikes. You got yourself a screwdriver. And see if you can see this. I'm trying to look through the camera. Right there. That's how we choke it. And I just kind of set that in there. You know, that's our choke. Screwdriver lives in the front. I'm going to put some of that fuel treatment in it, strap the old GoPro to my chest, and go for a ride. Hey, we got a train going by. Bikes everywhere, think it might rain. Put her in neutral. Come on, go into neutral, you son of a... There we go. I should note, you can't buy those struts anywhere. I think we made those. I don't know if you can buy those anywhere or not. Anything like that. But we made those. And this is a real bobber, not like bobber style, like you see all these new bikes, they call them bobbers or choppers. They're not. They just call them that. But let's see if I can get this to start. See the homemade oil light come on? There's my phone. Front brake again. Still not leaking, that's good. There's definitely enough air in the back. I'm gonna put about 30 psi in the front. Does it say what the max pressure for this is? It's got a tube. Oh, that's right. This is that bullshit one that goes by the 20s. Brand new Casey's, and they got a freaking air chuck from like the freaking 60s. Oh well, got about 39, 38 in there. That's good enough, fuck it. It's a little high, but it'll work. Yeah, especially as much as I can squeeze that. Here's where not having a front brake is a bitch. I gotta back out of here, and I can't drag the front brake to stop it. So I'm going to the left. There we go. They brought the camera to take some pictures, so Yeah, this will work. And we have the 50mm lens on here by default right now for this type of photography anyway. We want this on manual. ISO 100. Put her on f14. What we want to do is we want to get a nice shot of the storm. I need to be farther back. Oops. The grass is a little taller than I expected. There's people that live down there. I don't know if they can see me taking pictures of this. Is that post just out of frame? Stepping out into the road. Got him. You run into some hazards doing this type of stuff. Yeah, there's a guy over there. He was looking. I'm just taking pictures of the bike. There we go. Run the risk of getting baby grasshoppers in my bag doing this. But I don't want the bag in the shot. There we go. I need to burn some gas in this. So, where's my sunglasses? Let's go down to the lake where we stopped in the first video with the Harley. Had faith with me. Getting looks from people every time they go by. See, broke down? Nah, he ain't broke down. Oh, and I was saying, when people call bikes choppers, this isn't a chopper. Although we took a hacksaw to the back of the bike, this isn't a chopper. Chopper implies you cut stuff off and re-welded it. Different parts on, like if you chop the neck and, you know, stuff like that. If you cut parts off the bike, it's a bobber. All these new bikes are just bobber style. They're meant to look like bobbers. You know, Victory and them, they can call them bobbers or choppers all they want, but you know, it's marketing. You can't really blame them. Because they have a little asterisk and it's bobber style or chopper style bike, you know. Whatever makes money sells bikes, I guess. I suppose you can't blame them for it. Although I'm still pissy with Harley for making a twin camshaft overhead valve push rod V-twin engine. That makes no goddamn sense at all. Here we go on my dual overhead cam, 16 valve, 4-cylinder motor here. Vroom vroom. Not any faster than an 883 Sportster, but whatever. Here we go. About the same actually. Let's see, let's get on it a little bit. She's actually idling properly. Ah, No front brake. No front brake. I need to start counting gears. This is a 6-speed and they all sound the same. No tachometer anymore on this bitch. Kind of curious what's down here. I've never been down here before. Think we'll bottom out? We might. We might bottom out. Oh, we made it. Woo! Like slowly coming out of its funk. I got on it back there. It was, you know, wasn't running all that good, but ooh, what do we got here? Hopefully no one's here and their boats are, that's a good sign. Their boats are on the water. Fucking a Michelob Golden Light beer can just sitting there. Drive out on that dock, but I'm not going to. There we go. Still not leaking. I'll get some pictures of it in front of the dock. I like to park it on the dock, but it'll support the weight. That's only like a 300-pound motorcycle. Never actually been to this land. Ooh, it is hot right here. Dead fish, everybody. I need to lube that chain too. Haven't done that yet this year. Well, the bike doesn't get ridden very often. Ooh, the birds are pissed. I'm gonna go up to about F14. Shit, I gotta get farther away. Hopefully no boats show up and want to... Right as the sun comes out too. Let's get an extra wide aperture shot of this and make sure everything's in focus, like the background and everything. There we go. Because that's such a wide shot. I don't know if that's coming up on film or not, but I don't know what the hell that high-pitched whine was. This is kind of neat looking. Have to crank the aperture down to... Actually, let's just bump the ISO up to about 400. And that's what we're going to have to do. As you know me, I don't like doing that. I don't like bumping the aperture up if I don't have to, or the ISO up. But there's people walking on the trail over there. There we go, that's a neat shot. Turn the ISO back down to 100. There we go. If I remember right, there's a road. Yeah, there is a road. It goes around Cannon Lake right there. This used to be the through road for it. Yeah, that's not going to come out. You can see what I was going to do there probably. There's that. Caw! Caw, caw! Caw, caw! God, I like to get a picture of it on that dock, but my luck to tip over, fall in the water, and have to go. I had to take the plates off, call somebody, come get me. Be like, that bike lives there now. No, I don't think I'd abandon it, but I wouldn't be happy. Gonna need a new backpack soon. If you can see this, it's ripped right there. It's stitched all the way across the front, so I should be okay, but the new Icon backpacks that are big enough for what I do, can't remember what it's called. It's like made out of rucksack material or some shit. It's like a $200 backpack. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, come on, people. I just want to ride a motorcycle and carry a bunch of camera stuff with me so I could take pretty pictures of my motorcycle. You know what? Why you gotta sell stuff that's so expensive? That is a vaporizer. No, I don't own a Subaru. Yeah, it looks like it's raining. You can see that. I lean back a little bit. You can see the sky. Hopefully I don't get wet. If it rains, the camera's in a pretty good bag inside a backpack. It should be fine, but there's no front fender on this bike, so whoa, it just got darker. Let's considering where I live, I'm going to run out of places to take pictures of bikes. You know, that's, I get special permission to, yeah, I always put it neutral or second gear that time actually. The front, damn it, go, there we go. No, don't roll, don't roll. I use my feet to hold it. No front brake. I need to put a front brake. I need to get like a dirt bike master cylinder that uses the same fitting. Mount here if it'll fit, and see if I can make the stock caliper work or some shit. I don't know. It's I need to figure it out. I charged the battery up, but it's not turning over very quick. I should put it on the charger again. And perfect timing. Guy with a boat wanted to load his boat into the water as we freaking leave. Gonna pull in a boat, pulls up behind me. What the hell's that in the road? Was that there when we came through? McDonald's or Arby's bag of some kind. Okay. I wonder if anyone's ever gone swinging on those swings. Ever. I mean, there's never anybody there. And it's not within real walking distance to town or anything. Alright, we can do this. Yep. Hey, a motorcycle. Sporty bike. Let's see, we are going to ride into Faribault. Only gone 30 miles. It's better than nothing, I suppose, but there we go. Why do you hate me? The guy in the red Buick's looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh. Riding on my titties. This town kind of sucks, to be honest. Oh, almost killed the bike. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the kickstand. There it is. And we take that's not doing anything, and set this bitch somewhere. And there we go. Oh, yeah, that worked. Leave that on just to see. Old enough. Only one. Only one. Put some high octane shit in this sumbitch. There we go. Asking me if I want a car wash. You gotta be shitting me. I'm on a bike. Yeah. 1.1 gallons and 33.7 miles. This bike usually gets like 45. Although we had a lot of gas leak out driving this back from the locker, so come here. Just go there. There we go. Just stick it in so it's locked. It doesn't fly out, so I don't lose it. Second gear. Come on. Come on. I need to back that out a little or something. I need a new clutch cable. Hey, off we go. Intersection, what? What the fuck? Ow! It's almost like riding a bicycle at highway speeds. Ah! You know, those bicycles with those big ass tires, but still, I mean, fuck. Car's looking good. Okay, this obviously isn't right. UPS drivers, they'll go anywhere. Holy shit, I got a fuck ton of it's Facebook. Faith. Okay, where's Google Maps? According to Google, I'm not even on a road. That is just perfect. Oh, no, don't you go black on me, you mother... Okay, let's see. How do I go to satellite? Come on. Places, traffic, satellite. I know one of these roads back here goes to the park. Supposedly a road that goes to the left, right up here, into what should be the park. I wanted to get a satellite, yeah, Riverbend Nature Center, right? You can see that on my phone. That's got to be like just right to my left. But I thought there was there was supposed to be a back road into the nature center where they had way more stuff. And apparently I don't have enough data for my I got traffic. Yeah, okay, I got traffic. I know traffic's really good out in the middle of nowhere. Well, if it isn't up here to the left a little ways, I'm just going to turn around and go home. And then I'm going to check the satellite imagery when I get home on the computer. Or when I'm back home. Well, I'll probably use the computer. If I can get my phone in my pocket. There we go. Fucking. Alright. I'm not going to find my way home going this way anytime soon. I don't know these roads. So I want to get a dirt bike on off-road. Street this is, does it say? Oh, there's the trail. So you can't get down there by vehicle. It's right there. Figures. It says no parking available. There's a guy parked right there. Apparently there's a golf course out there somewhere. I'll take their word for it. Whoa! I don't want to get caught in that. Oh, phone call. Hello. And then she hangs up on me. She butt dialed me. Or something. Didn't mean to call. Ring da ding da ding ding dong. Okay. Comes out. I think I know that after living here years. Never bothered to check. Ground the frame back there. You want to do it again? Probably, if I really wanted to. brake only. There we go. The clutch that doesn't want to engage until it's all the way out. Okay, just straddle those rocks. Should be able to park the back tire right on them. There we go. I need to get one of those, oh, for fuck's sake. I need to get another one of those cement blocks like I got holding down the canoe. Park it on. And there. Raise the ass end or the front end up a little bit and makes it lean a little bit more. It's a lot more stable. Well, there we go. She's a little dirty. Needs cleaned up a little bit. I need to lube that chain, but it's running good. Hey, you heard me when I went to the left there, screwing around coming into town. Oh God, I gotta repaint those struts too. I ground. Oops, I'm accidentally taking pictures. I ground right there on the side, left side. That stand hit the ground. And there's the chicken strips, everybody likes to call them on this bike. Look at that. A whole freaking... Ooh, look at that. See that? You got this much right here. This is a sport bike, right? That's how far it is on the tire when the hard parts hit. So, yeah. But, yeah, here's my little GoPro. That was fun. It's a fun old little bike. It is. I've had that since I've been in high school, since I was like 16, 17. I try to keep it in shape. I'll let it cool off before we cover it. Go back upstairs. Doop-de-doo. And I want to do a video coming up. I don't know if I'm going to get it done this week or not. I skipped a week because we've been busy. We've been working on the girlfriend's car. I've just been busy. But if you look, right here, I'm probably going to switch lenses. What they call chicken strips. On my bike. I've had this bike over far enough that my pegs have almost ground a couple of times, but there we go. That's a chicken strip, right? That little bit right there, and then this little bit on the other side. That's how far I get the tires on this bike. At least since I've put the cover on it, I mean the new tire on the back. I usually get down about half that, so they're about half the size. And this is a dual compound tire. You can see the where it gets to the softer compound, so I'm getting into it. But people like to talk about that a lot. And I got something planned for that coming in the future here. And there's the other bike. We really didn't do a whole lot today, but we just went for a little ride. Took some pictures on that old bike. Needed to get out and still got the winterized gas in it. Go have a little bit of fun. Videotape it, took some pictures just for the shit of it. Talked about the bikes. Learned a little bit about them. About what it's like to ride a little bike like that. That thing's crazy. But till then, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.